Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and in today's video, I am going to talk about the McLaren driver, Oscar Piastri, the current Formula One World Championship leader in the 2025 season. Since Monza, Oscar Piastri's performances have been nowhere near good enough. Let's get it right here. Over in Monza, he moved over to Lando Norris, and since then, it's just not been the same whatsoever. He had that absolutely awful weekend in Baku where he crashed in qualifying and crashed in the race as well. Nowhere near sustainable by Oscar Piastri. It really isn't. And that is what you call like wet wipe mentality, moving over to your teammate. This is why I'm kind of hoping that Lando Norris wins the title. No disrespect to Oscar Piastri, and I don't have an agenda against him. Let's get that right for a start. I actually have a lot of respect for Oscar Piastri, but since he did that, he's definitely gone down in my estimation. I was definitely expecting more from him. If that was Lewis Hamilton that asked to move over for, say, Valtteri Bottas or Charles Leclerc, would he do it? No, he wouldn't. Would Max Verstappen move over for his teammate? No, he wouldn't. Look at Brazil last year. He was meant to move over for Sergio Perez, and he ignored team orders. So, yeah, nowhere near sustainable that by Oscar Piastri. If you want to be world champion, you need to be more ruthless. And if he does lose the title, I have no sympathy for him whatsoever. That is absolutely ridiculous. If you are serious about becoming a world champion, there's no way you will move over for your teammate. It's as simple as that. So what he did to me is totally unacceptable at the highest level back in Monza, and since then his performances, like I said, have been nowhere near sustainable, not good enough. It's as simple as that. Now, in general, I do think the 2025 Formula One season has been very disappointing, and this title fight between the two McLaren drivers has been nothing short of a disgrace. Let's get it right. All this bullshit with the papaya rules and that. What are we doing here, McLaren? Seriously, just let them have a proper title fight, yeah? So, whoever wins the championship, I say they're potentially, possibly one of the worst world champions ever in the history of the sport. Look at Max. He is slowly starting to close the gap, but to me, he's got too much work to do still to win the world title this season. Never say never, but if the two McLaren drivers do bottle it, I'll laugh my ass off, honestly. But, Max's awful driving in Barcelona and Kimi Antonelli taking him out in Austria as well. That, to me, is what finished it off for Max this year. But this title fight, to me, has been just one of the worst title fights ever, honestly, between the two McLaren drivers. And I got a couple subscribers who are McLaren fans, F1 fanatic Rants and F1 fan CFC 1905, they absolutely love and adore McLaren. What they've achieved this year in the Constructors, brilliant. By far the best car on the grid and thoroughly deserved the title. But in terms of the title fight, it's just been shit. It really has. So, yeah, Oscar Piastri, you need to step it up, mate. You really do, yeah? Just, you've been a disgrace recently. Get back to being ruthless like what you were at the start of the season, yeah? You are a good guy, very laid back in that, never gets too excited. Reminds me of Kimi Raikkonen, but he's not been calm the last couple races. He's just been making errors, and yeah, he needs to get back on track fast. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the situation. Let me know down below what you think. Yeah, simply not sustainable, this by the World Championship leader. Bye-bye.